What's up, you guys? Isaac with the chance here, back for my next Transformers toy video review. And today, we're going to be looking at the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class Fireflight from Transformers G1. So for the package, you got this very cool open window that showcases Fireflight right inside. You get an artwork image of Fireflight in his robot mode and his jet mode. And you get his 17 steps right about here. And you get his name, Aerialbot Fireflight, next to the Autobot logo. Here's the Transformers Age of the Primes text logo there. He is from Transformers G1, and he was made by Hasbro. On this side, you get a really cool artwork image of Superion, and you get an artwork image of Transformers Age of the Primes. For the back of the box, you get Fireflight in his robot mode, in his jet mode, and he transforms in 17 steps. So for the package of Fireflight, that's about it. So let me get him out here and say how awesome and G1 animated accurate he actually is. So here's Fireflight open up in his package and also in his jet mode. And the jet mode looks absolutely fantastic. Now, in case you don't know, this is a redeco and a repaint of that Transformers Age of the Primes slingshot that we had a few months ago. And this looks like this flew straight out of the G1 cartoon and into a Transformers Age of the Primes figure. And this jet mode looks pretty damn cool. So as we take a look at the color scheme, he does come with red, gray, silver, black, and white, and yellow and blue, and that's it. Excuse me. So as we take a look at the red color, the plastic red color scheme for the top, for this side, the front, and the back look absolutely fantastic. I love the amount of details that they integrated I love the amount of details that they integrated on the plastic red color scheme. And so yeah, I think the details for the red look well done, and he does have this painted gray piece up top, and he does have the metallic silver for the cockpit. He does have this plastic this painted plastic black nose cone for the front. And he does have some red painted details for the back of the wings, as well as the tail fin. And he does have some interesting white painted details for both sides of the wings. So he does have both Autobot logos slapping and centered, and he does have this and the wings do have this yellow and blue texture right about here, including here as well. And he does come with this landing gear. So it's up to you if you want to leave it down or up. And with me, I think I'm gonna just leave it down, but I'm gonna just leave it up for right now. So there you have it. So with the jet mode looks absolutely fantastic. So he does come with it. He does come with his accessories. He does come with these. So he does come with the same accessories as slingshots. And I honestly think they could have gave him his actual weapons versus giving him slingshots weapons, which really will confuse the hell out of me, honestly. But like I said, I think they could have gave him his actual weapons. If you want to attach them on here, actually, this peg will slot in here. So you want to go ahead and peg that right in there. Straighten it out. Do the same thing for the opposite side. And there you have it. And now he's ready for action in jet mode. And he does come with this menu. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. And here are the instructions. So it's up to you if you want to put him in his robot mode or his jet mode, however you want it. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for the jet mode here and the jet mode in his accessory. So let's get into transformation for Fireflight. So the transformation is exactly the same as Age of the Prime's slingshot. So first, what you want to do is go ahead and fold down the tail fin just like that. And now what you want to do is grab both feet, straighten them out, grab the heels, straighten them out just like that. And you want to grab the wings, fold them back just like that. And you want to open these up. And you want to straighten out the legs, click them back. You want to split the legs apart. And you want to close the legs just like that. And now we got the legs all done. So now to get to the upper body, you want to grab the nose cone. You want to push it back just like that. And these two pegs will slot into these two holes right about here. So you want to fold up the nose cone just like that, and these two pegs will go all the way inward just like that. And now you want to grab the arms. You want to grab this arm, straighten out the shoulder, straighten out this arm, rotate it 180. Do the same thing for the opposite side. Want to grab this arm, straighten out the shoulder, straighten out the arm, rotate this arm 180. And last but definitely not least is to rotate his head just like that. And you want to double check everything, and it looks like we are done. So when you're done, there you have Fireflight in his robot mode. So here's Fireflight in his robot mode, and he looks pretty damn good. And this is the same exact, and he does have the same exact robot mode as Slingshot right over there. So, and there are a couple of things I like and some things I don't like, but starting off with is the positives. The robot mode looks well done. So as we get into the color scheme, he does have silver, black, white, red, and blue, and that's it. So starting off with is the chest unit. He does have some white painted details for both of his chest unit as well as his pecs, and he does have these two red rectangle pieces on each side of his pecs, and he does have this this blue rectangle piece with the blue dot and the blue down arrow for his chest unit. And he does have some red painted details for his stomach unit. And he does have some red painted details for his crotch piece as well as his waist joint. And he does have these two blue squares on each side. And and as we come down here, he does have some black and white painted details for both of his thigh pieces. He does have some white paint for his lower legs, as well as the red for the lower legs. And he does have some black paint for his feet as well. And as we swing back up here, he does have some white painted. He does have some really cool white painted details for both of his arms, and he does have some metallic gunmetal silver for both of his fists. And as we swing around the back here, the backpack is not all that great. Basically, Slingshot does have the same exact issue, but now Fireflight also has the same exact issue. This is not well accurate to the G1 cartoon, but with the cone piece for his back is well accurate. But honestly, I really wish the back here could have been accurate to what we've seen in the G1 cartoon. But I think they probably done the best they can for his back, but overall, I think the back here honestly is not all that great. But as we take a look at this badass G1 accurate head sculpt, the head sculpt really screams what Fireflight's head sculpt looks like, and I think they did a magnificent job with the head sculpt. He does have the blue for the eyes, the silver for the face, as well as the silver and white for the helmet piece. And as we take a look at the rest of the figure, now there are a couple of things I didn't like about this figure. I did talk about the back, for example. Now my biggest issue with this figure is the hollowness on both of his legs. And yes, Slingshot also has the same exact issue, as well as Firefly also has the same exact issue. I really wish they found a way to cover these without any hollowness looking like this. But overall, I really wish they could have found a way to cover these. But the robot mode is actually well sculpted with some really cool colored painted details. And I do like the color scheme for this guy. The color scheme really matches, and the color scheme does really match from what the animated style of Firefly looks like. And he does have some really cool sculpted details that was integrated on this figure, and the figure does feel more dense and solid most of the time. So nothing seems to grow on me. But like I said, there are a couple of things that were growing on me, like the hollowness on the legs and as well as the back that was kind of growing on me a little bit. But I think they've done the best they can, but I do respect them for trying. But like I said, this is a really good figure. So for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. He can look up, he can look down, he can look this way, he can look that way. He can move his arm. Yeah, he can move his arm. He can move his elbow joint. He can't move his wrist joint, but he can move this arm, elbow joint. He can move his body. He can move his legs, knee joints, and ankle joints. So if you want to get him into action, what you want to do is this peg will slot in here. So you want to just slot that peg in here, just like that. And do the same thing for the opposite side. And now there you have it. And now he's ready for action. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for this review of Fireflight. Now I'm definitely going to be getting I am going to be getting the Age of the Prime Skydive to complete the entire team of the aerial bots. So he is my last. So technically, Skydive. By the time I will get him, he will be my last aerial bot to complete the team. So there you have it. So, and this is technically my fourth aerial bot, and Skydive will be my fifth aerial bot. So I think that's all I can say. So I think that's all I can say for this review for Fireflight. Now, if you have this figure, what do you think? Do you like this figure or you don't? Let me know. But for me, I do like this figure, but like I said, there are a couple of things that could have used some improvements. But overall, this is a really sweet figure. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for this video of the Transformers Age of the Primes Fireflight. So I think that's pretty much it, and there's nothing much else to say. So be sure to like, subscribe, press the notification button, follow me on Instagram, and comment down below. And I'll see y'all on my next video, and thank you for watching.